Hi, this is Bill with Peak Performance Training Systems, and I've put together a 16 movement strength and conditioning program for all my athletes. And you'll get a sheet like this that'll have the 16 different movements on them, and I'm just going to go through each of them real quickly just to make sure that you understand what exactly they are. There's just a few different things that you're going to need for this particular workout, and I call this upper core lower number 1. And the things that you need are a pull-up bar, okay? Also, you're going to need a Swiss ball. You're going to need a bench or a chair, something like that. And you're going to need some dumbbells. And that's really about it. Those are the things that you're going to need to do these 16 different workouts or movements. And you're going to go through upper, core, and lower, and then that'll be each, there'll be 3 of them, and then you'll do the next 3 with a total of 16, and that'll be 1 set. And typically I do 2 or 3 sets of the 16, and that takes me anywhere from 35 to 55 minutes depending on how fast I move through them. The quicker you move through them, the more aerobic it becomes. And we just try and do 8 to 10 sets of the strength. Some of the movements will do 20 or 25 on some of the core. All right, so I'm going to start with the Swiss ball push-up and show you what that looks like. So using the Swiss ball, I come over the top of the Swiss ball and do a push-up. Simple as that. So I could do that on my knees or right out on my feet like that. The next movement is the pointer multifidus movement, and this is really good for your lower back. For people that have back problems, this is a really good exercise. It looks really simple, but it's very effective. You get down on your hands and knees, and the opposing knee and arm, you raise and lift. Come in and up, and you do all of those, and you go to the other side. Up, down, okay? Then we go to the lower, and that's a walking lunge. So the walking lunge, I like to put my hands on my hips, walk forward, drop your knee, and then come up. Do the other side. Drop your knee, and depending if you have knee problems, you may not want to lunge down as far. Start out with a few of those. Those can really wreak havoc on your hamstrings. Then we go to pull-ups. You can do a simple pull-up on a pull-up bar, or you can use a band if you need a little assistance. You can put that on your foot. Put the other one down here. It gives you a little extra help at the bottom. Okay? Makes it a little bit easier. All right? So if you can only do 1 pull-up, you get some of these bands. Maybe you can do 2 or 3 until you can work your way up to 8 or 10 or more. Then we go to a plank. Pretty simple, straightforward plank. Kind of in a push-up position on your elbows. Just hold that position. You can raise a foot if you need. You can lower your hips and raise your hips. But do that for a minute. As an alternate, you can go on your side, either side, alternating that as well. All right? From planks, we go to step-ups. And I usually do these with the dumbbells. You just do a big step-up. You want to have a step that's 18 to 24 inches. And step up, and step down. And step up, step down. And you can do them with dumbbells or without, okay? Then we have the curl overhead press. Pretty simple. Curl overhead press. So it's sort of like 2 movements in one. Curl, press, okay? Then we go to our core, and now we do the bridge. And that's simply getting up on your shoulders, raising your butt up, And you can put your hands here, or if you need a little help, you can push down on the ground. But try and get a minute on that. Okay? So that's working your core. Then we go to a single leg squat to our lower legs. And we drop down and raise. Drop down and raise. And if you have knee problems, don't go as deep. Just do a shallow one. Okay? Now then we're going to go to our upper body again. We're going to do dips. You can use a chair or this bench. Depending on how strong you are, if you're like me and you're kind of weak, then you kind of put your heels underneath your butt. If you're really strong, you come way out here, and you can do the dip out there. Okay, so that's your dips. And then back extensions. You can do this with your feet up against a wall, or I have these cabinets that I can put my feet underneath. Put the Swiss ball underneath your belly, and you can put your hands behind your head, or if you need a little help, you put your hands here and extend up. Okay, try and get that nice full extension. Make sure you come all the way down. Okay? So that's a back extension on the Swiss ball. And then we have the calf raise. Simple calf raise. You want to drop your heel as far as you can, and then raise up as far as you can. Drop all the way down, all the way up. 8 of those, okay? And then bent over rows. Bent over rows. You want to have good posture, nice straight back, have your chest out, bend at the knees, and up. 3. Okay, that's your bent over rows. Then Swiss ball moguls. So think of skiing and moguls, okay? This one's a little harder. I'm going to roll up to the balls on my knee, or on my waist. Then I'm going to bring my knees up, and then I'm going to rotate to this side, and then to this side, to the middle, and then back. That's a Swiss ball mogul, okay? Swiss ball mogul. Then we go to squats with weights. Same, good posture. You take your dumbbells, nice wide stance, nice Swiss ball. And then drop your butt, keep your back straight. And if you have the Swiss ball in the way, let's do that again. Drop and up. Okay? Swiss, that's a squat with weights. And then to finish it off with a Swiss ball twist. Pretty straightforward. On your back. Clasp your hands together to this side, to this side. 1. This side, this side. 2. That's going to help your core, help your lower back mobility. So that is the upper core lower strength workout #1 from Peak Performance Training System. Thanks.